Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a video continuing with my makeup collection. Last time I did liquid lipstick, so I'm going to start moving on to my just normal lipsticks, and I'm going to try and break it down into categories as best as I can. Today, because I have a lot of MAC lipsticks, I'm going to do a video just about my MAC lipsticks, and then I think once I do those, I could probably fit everything else into another video because I don't have nearly as big of a collection of other lipsticks as I do my MAC ones. So anyways, I'm going to be doing lip swatches of my actual lipsticks instead of hand swatches because it's always better to see how it looks on your actual lips compared to a hand swatch. So I know in my liquid lipsticks video I did do like hand swatches, but I thought at the end of it when I was editing I was like, it's a bit redundant, you know, like you've seen how it looks on my lips, so I'm just going to stick with actual lip swatches. So anyways, I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and yeah, I'm going to get right into it because this is going to take me a while. So just to give you a little like info about MAC lipsticks. So MAC lipsticks obviously have been around forever. They're a huge staple in everybody's makeup collection, really. And they're pretty affordable for a lipstick too, when you really think about it. So they are $21 Canadian, which I think in America, I think they're about $19 each. So it's not really that bad. And like they have 232 shades in the regular kind of MAC lipstick line. So you can find whatever shade you're looking for within a line that has 232 lipsticks in it. And then they're always coming out with each collection a limited edition, couple of lipsticks really, with each collection that, you know, are limited edition and go away, but they're always coming out with like new colors and new shades and new formulas and new everything. So MAC has a huge range of lipsticks. So the other great thing about them is that you can always back to MAC these. So I think it's 6 products. I want to say, I always think it's 5, but I think it's 6. So if you have 6 empty MAC products, whatever it may be, it just has to be, you know, more or less like a full size item. It can't be like, you know, some sample that they gave you or something like that. Once you've finished them, you just bring them into a MAC counter, the packages, and you get to pick out a lipstick or a lip gloss, I think it is. So I've done it a few times and got a lipstick, and I just think it's great. It's not very often that you get to like use up a product and put it towards getting something new. You usually just chuck it out and you're like, oh, okay, that's gone. But anyways, that is a good thing to remember with any of your MAC products. Remember to keep them so you can back to MAC them. So MAC has, I think, 8 or 9 kind of finishes to their lipsticks. There are the lusters, the Cremesheens, the Satins, amplified, matte, retro matte, and frost. I think there's 1 or 2 others, but I don't think I have anything but the ones I just mentioned. My favorites are the Satins, amplified, and mattes. Because they're the most pigmented and the most comfortable formula. I don't love a lot of the lusters. The lusters you'll find to be pretty sheer lipsticks, so I have a couple of them, but not a ton. And the Cremesheens you'll find are a little bit more pigmented, but still very much like the lusters. And if you have ever worn a MAC matte lipstick, you know that they're pretty matte, but they're still comfortable, although some people find them just like too matte and too drying. I don't find them that bad, but if you go into the retro mattes and use a couple of those have an extremely dry formula to them, which is great on one hand because they stay on your lips really well, they don't move around, and they're really pigmented, but at the, you know, on the downside end, they can be very uncomfortable. They're not something that you probably want to wear for, you know, hours and hours, day after day after day, and it'll dry your lips out. There, I just wanted to come in a little bit closer to be able to actually see each color on my lips pretty good. So the first one I have is called Kinda Sexy. This is a matte one, and you can still, even though it's a matte, there is a little bit of like, you know, sheen to it. Like it's not super dry looking. I find their matte formula pretty comfortable to wear, and this is one of my favorite shades. I've used like, I think quite a bit of it. Yeah. It's just like a really pretty neutral pink that you can wear every day. It would look good on every skin tone. It's definitely like a good staple to have in your lipstick collection. So the second one I have is Angel. This is a frost. I think this is the only frost that I have. This is another one that I've had forever. When I started getting into makeup, I was Googling like, what are the best MAC lipsticks to buy? And this was definitely one that people were always recommending. It's a little bit old school. Not a lot of people like frosty lipsticks anymore, and it's an okay shade on me. I do wear it every once in a while, but I don't look great in really cool toned pinks, and that's what this one is. So it's okay, but not my absolute favorite. So this is Japanese Maple. This is a Cremesheen shade. So it's pretty sheer. It's got some kind of glitter in it, and it's not usually one that I wear on its own. It's something I kind of layer on top of another shade, like something like kind of sexy, to bring a little bit more shine to it. It doesn't look great just straight out of the tube, in my opinion. It's a little bit too beige and neutrally looking, but it does look good kind of layered on top of another lipstick. So this is probably my favorite Cremesheen that I have. This is called Ravishing, and it's like this really pretty corally pink shade, and it's pretty pigmented for a Cremesheen. And I always kind of forget about this one, but it's so beautiful actually on the lips. If you love like a little coral shade, this is a really great one. So this is called Half and Half. And this is kind of like a brownie neutral, my lips but better shade. It's an amplified, which means it's really pigmented, but it's got good shine to it at the same time. I really like this one. I use this one quite a bit when I've got like kind of a busy eye look or something going on. I just want something really neutral to wear on my lips, and it's really comfortable too. So this one is Peachstock. It is a satin. So this is another really popular one. This one and Myth are pretty similar. This Peachstock is a little bit obviously more peachy toned. This isn't one that I wear on its own. I usually will use this to layer on top of another lipstick to kind of lighten it up a little bit. But some people really can get away with just wearing like Myth or Peachstock on their lips, and it looks really beautiful. But for me, my skin tone's a little bit too dark to get away with it, but it is a good staple in your line to have that one shade kind of that can kind of lighten up other lipsticks. So this is Creme Cup. This is a Cremesheen, and this is a really popular one. Again, it's a lot like Angel on me, so it's kind of that cool tone baby pink that I like once in a while, but it's not the best shade for me. But a lot of people really are diehard for Creme Cup. So this is Snob. This is another kind of cult classic of MAC's. It's a satin. It's another one of those really cool tone baby pinks, but it's less frosty than the other two are. And I do like this one once in a while when I want to do like a cool tone look. It's a really pretty pink. Doesn't really do a great job at making your teeth look white or anything like that. But if you can get past that, this is like a really kind of pretty little pink shade. So this is Twig. This is a satin. I really like this one. It's another great neutral that's a little bit more deep than my actual color of my lips. So I like it. It deepens things up a little bit without being too kind of fussy or too kind of pigmented. It's a really pretty one. This one I've had for a long time also. This is one of like the first ones that I bought. So this is Blankety. This is an amplified finish. This one again is one that I usually will wear on top of another lipstick, or I will wear this with like a lip liner or something when I want to do like a really pale lip. But it's just so comfortable feeling. Like the amplifieds and the satins are just unreal comfortable to wear. So this is Whirl. This is a matte. This shade was super popular probably a year or two ago when like the Kylie Jenner lip thing was going around. They have put out a liner, a lip liner called Whirl 2, which is the same shade. And it's just a really pretty kind of brown toned mauve-y shade. I really like this. So this one is MAC Red. This is like a really pretty blue-based red lipstick. It's very similar to Ruby Woo, which I'll show you in the next couple clips, because I do have that one too. But a lot of people find Ruby Woo just way too matte. I think it's one of their mattes or retro mattes, but even if it is a matte, it's way drier than a lot of the other mattes that I have. So if you like Ruby Woo but it's a little bit too dry, try this one. MAC Red is a satin and it's a really comfortable red lipstick to wear. So this is Morange. This is one of my favorite shades to wear, like of all times. It's an amplified, so it's really pigmented, but it's also got like a nice kind of gloss and sheen to it. I love like orange-based red lipsticks. They're so fun in summertime. So yeah, this is one of my favorite lipsticks. So this is Lady Danger. This is a matte. This is another one of my favorite kind of orange-based reds to wear. It's similar to Morange, except for I think there's a little bit more red in Lady Danger, and it's a matte obviously, so there's less gloss to it, and it stays in place a little bit better than a satin would. But again, another one of my favorite lipsticks to wear. So this is Aim for Gorgeous. This is a matte, another really beautiful, bright, vibrant shade. It's kind of like a pinky fuchsia color. This was one of the lipsticks that I got when I back to MAC'd 6 products. So it's awesome that you can get, like, you know, a free lipstick every now and again. And I really like this one, especially for summer when it's hot out or when I'm like on vacation down south or something like that. It's just so pretty. So this is All Fired Up. Now this is one of the retro mattes. So these are really matte, really dry, no shine to them whatsoever. But they're a great lipstick to put on and kind of forget about. Like, I don't have to worry about it getting all over my teeth or moving outside my lips or anything like that. They're just really pretty. It's very similar to kind of the last shade that I had on, but a more matte version of it. So this is Relentlessly Red. This is again another retro matte, so very pigmented but very, very dry. I'm not sure why it's called Relentlessly Red because it's very pink looking. It's just like a beautiful, vibrant, bright pink. I really like it. So this is Diva. This is a matte one. These used to be my like go-to dark vampy kind of fall color. It's a really nice lipstick. It's a little bit more dry than some of my other mattes, which I do appreciate in a shade this dark because you don't want a lot of movement. Your application has to be really precise for this to look great, and where my application is going down the drain because this is like the 15th lipstick or something I've tried on, but I think you can appreciate that it's like a really nice shade. And the good thing about this one too is that depending how you layer it, like, and how much you put on, you can really kind of like create a gradient. You can put this on really like lightly and create like a nice soft berry color, or you can really layer it up and get it to be pretty dark. And my last one is Ruby Woo. This is a retro matte, so it is pigmented but dry. Once again, this is a cult classic in the MAC lipstick line. I love this shade. If I'm going to put on a red lipstick for the day and I really don't have to worry about it, this is the one that I'll wear. This is actually my second tube of this. I had another one of these and I lost it one time when I was downtown. So I did get this one again through the Back to MAC program, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful blue base red. Makes your teeth look really white. It is awesome. Oh my god, I thought I was done and then I forgot that I had 2 in my purse that I would have missed. So this is Pure Zen. This is a Cremesheen formula. Again, a lipstick that I usually wear on top of another one to kind of bring some shine into it, but it is a pretty shade. So this is Honeylove. This is a matte. So I wear this one a lot too, but I usually will wear it with like a pink gloss over top or something like that to kind of bring a little bit more color into it, because it is very kind of brown, beige, neutral. But it's really comfortable on the lips, and I do enjoy this one a lot. So those are all my MAC lipsticks. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing them. I have so much fun going through all my products and trying them on and kind of rediscovering new things. Like every time I do one of these videos, I'm like, oh my god, forgot about that. I'll have to wear that more. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!